Thank you for joining me, fellow fans of Clash of Clans. It is your host, Galadon, and I'm just happy to be here today. I hope you guys are as well. It is episode 52 of the Gem Fix Farm Max That Rush series, and I gotta say, we're really feeling accomplished at this point. When I'm out and I'm raiding pretty much every Town Hall 12, okay, 80% of the Town Hall 12s I see are less developed than this one. And today is a momentous occasion. We will get to that in a few minutes, but first, yes, of course, the special offers are rolling in. It feels like they've suddenly been coming more frequently in the last couple of weeks. So I'm not sure what's going on there. Could it be an indication that we've got an update around the corner? You know, we have to look at history to know that Clash of Clans updates very often this time of year come in September or October. So what's the best thing for you to do? Of course, make sure you are subscribed and you have notifications turned on, and you, my friends, will be the recipients of the earliest and most accurate update information. All right, I will bring it to you as soon as humanly possible, just like I buy packages as soon as humanly possible, and we've got some full loot as well. So why don't we go ahead and spend 486 gems to clear a tree? I mean, that makes complete sense, right? Okay. No, it's obviously, we needed to free up a builder anyway, okay? So it seems terrible, but remember, we would have spent the gems freeing up a builder. It just looks pretty dramatic when you spend that many gems to clear an obstacle, and who knows, maybe it'll make it in the thumbnail by the time this video goes to production. All right, so we've got golems to level 8. Not quite enough Dark Elixir to get to maxed out golems, and then, oh, just you wait. When we have maxed out golems, oh yeah. Okay, I think you might be able to guess what's coming. If you've been a longtime viewer of the channel, then you'll know. All right, so let's go ahead with the wall rings and some elixir. Got a nice little segment of walls going right here. And, you know, we're getting there. Right now, the total is, for level 11 walls, 151 remaining. So just about at that halfway point, and then another level. Yeah, rip. Okay, so Wizard Towers getting up there. Gonna max out another one today. The Archer Towers are cheaper, but I think that overall, if we're looking at, you know, what to upgrade first, even though an Archer Tower does obviously target air and ground just like a Wizard Tower does, the Wizard Tower does splash damage, that being key, the splash. Okay, so we're gonna use a book. That is a maxed out Wizard Tower right there, ready to go to travel to the other, oh, wait a minute. Okay, let's see here. This is gonna take some, yeah, because we have to put the Wizard Towers with the other Wizard Towers, right? There's no question. Okay, so that goes here, and, yeah, okay. I think that's going to be good for now. Okay, just, all right. So let's go back over here, and I think that's about it. So it's time to get out and get some raiding done, because even with these resources, yeah, we're still at 7.3 million. Oh, wait a minute. That's enough to do an Archer Tower, isn't it? I mean, okay, you know what? Rather than doing an Archer Tower, just like I just said, it's more important to do the Wizard Towers. So we're going to get out, raid, and get back and do a Wizard Tower. So check out these raids, you guys. This has been, oh man, it's just like a gift. It is so much fun to pick up these monstrous raids that I am seeing in Titan 1, 2, 3. That's really where I'm seeing it. Now, the clouds are really bad in Titan 1 right now, and it's just not a lot of fun to be up there, but when you drop down to like Titan 2, Titan 3, the loot bonus is still pretty significant, the league bonus rather, and then, you know, you're seeing big bases like this. So this is obviously a massive, massive amount of loot in a base that's just, well, let's just say not that well designed. We've got a lot of players who love their single target Inferno Towers, and I'm not sure why. I'm not complaining. I'm completely happy with this phenomenon that we're seeing, where whenever you're farming, you see all sorts of single target Infernos, and whenever you're playing in Legend League or in Clan War, they're all set to multi. So we just have to count our lucky stars here and go ahead and be happy with what we've got. Try to time those free spells, the ice golems correctly, and it does, of course, work out pretty well right here. The bats are going to overrun this base, and that is about the end of it. So we've got one more freeze. Notice we still have a couple of party wizards. A great freeze on 4 different defenses. 2 critical, of course, the Wizard Tower being really the only one that really mattered right there. And that's it for defenses. And we still have 2 ice golems that are still up. So yeah, this attack is just the most overwhelming farming attack if you don't need Dark Elixir. You know, bring bowlers, cook tons of bat spells once you've got your heroes maxed out because, well, unfortunately, I don't see any sign of Supercell ever letting us upgrade walls with Dark Elixir. I don't think it's going to happen. And then there's the Resorcler. I think the problem with the Resorcler is it was my idea, not theirs, right? You know, if they come up with it, they're like, hey, what? We came up with a great idea. We're going to come up with this building. It's going to change resources from one to the other, and you guys are going to love it. Oh, what, Galadon thought of it? Nah, forget that. No, but seriously, obviously it would have thrown off the economy or something like that, feng shui on the base. I don't know what the reason was, but we are not going to see a Resorcler either. Yes, I'm bummed. I know you guys are bummed out as well, but life goes on. Okay, speaking of life going on, not so much for Hunt stunts from Twig and Berries. Yes, we are going to snap his Twig right off right here and 3-star his base with none other than Pekka Bobat. So again, trying to save the one Ice Golem for late, trying to see where we would drop it to distract a Wizard Tower. And you'll notice, conveniently, the top left Wizard Tower is under construction. So we drop it by the bottom left Wizard Tower, the last Ice Golem that is, and then the bats, they're just gonna, have their way with this base. No stopping them right here. We don't even really need the freeze spells, just kind of demonstrating what I would have done with the freeze spell. Obviously, it wasn't needed there, and the bats wipe out everything, and once again, we end up with an overkill swag, freeze, farming raid with 2 Ice Golems up at the end of the raid. So, yes, I'm still having a blast with this attack. Is it making me a better attacker in CWL and War? Okay, admittedly not. I will admit, yeah, okay. It's a little spammy. It's fun because it's spam mixed with spell timing and placement. So there's got to be some sort of stap acronym right there. But yeah, so it's a little both. It's a little of overly easy and a little of, hey, you can really screw this up if you mess up a spell. And oh, speaking of, it was a recent episode. People are all laughing at me because apparently I messed up a really badly one of the freeze spells and I didn't mention it in the video. So I just wanted to say a quick shout out to all of you that caught that, and thank you for being such observant viewers. I know I would not want to get away with anything with you guys. Definitely not. All right, so anyway, one more base. This one, the loot wasn't fantastic, but I'll be honest, I just thought that I would challenge myself with a base like this and see how it turns out, because the Wizard Towers, the Inferno Towers were all kind of stuck way up in the middle, and I thought this might be a little bit more difficult. Turns out, not really more difficult. So we get through the core pretty easily. It came down to the funneling. A base like this kind of funnels itself because there are so many little smaller compartments that it's just, I'm telling you right now, the warning is don't build your bases like this because it makes it so easy for a player to funnel and get right into your core. That's why you're more likely to see ring bases than bases like this almost anywhere right now. And also, here's another interesting point. Yes, you don't see a lot of multi-target Infernos farming, just like you don't see a lot of single-target Infernos in War. I have to say that top War players, top CWL players like Tribe Gaming, Team Queso, etc., they owe bat spells a thank you, because it's because of bat spells that you don't see players with single-target Infernos, and that allows them to do all their fancy Queen Charge, Queen Walk attacks, because those are working out extremely well right now, and that obviously is the meta. We're seeing Queen Charge, Hog Rider, Miner, and Sui Lalo pretty much the top attacks, and if you're not familiar with those, make sure you go check out the other videos on my channel, and of course, go check out Itsu's English channel. He covers them in depth on a daily basis. All right, so that's it for replays and attacks this episode. Let's get into some more upgrades. We've got some more loot, and I promised another Wizard Tower. Wait, what is this doing in the way? Well, that actually just spawned in the last few minutes. Okay, well, we're going to get this trunk out of the way, this time for free. How about that? And then and only then, we will max out another Wizard Tower, and it's less than 9 million with, of course, the Gold Pass discount, which we are enjoying for just a couple more days. Then it's going to reset. We're going to have to gem it all over again, but that's another story. Okay, and then... okay, we gotta make room. And I feel like we could just move some of the stuff over here, and actually, these guys can fit, everybody moves over one, then the air sweeper comes over here, and then, yeah, there you go. And now, this archer tower, okay, then one of these Expos can move all the way over here, and then we can fit the fourth of 5 wizard towers. Here we go. There you go. And 11 days. Well, that is quite the wait, but we'll get there. Okay, so that is it. That is done. And yeah, so we have one last wizard tower to do. I was thinking about rage gemming it, but I just can't do it. I'm having second thoughts about just throwing gems into the wind, and I will tell you, I've got something coming. There's a twist to some of my videos coming in the next few days, so keep an eye out for that. We are going to do something different than you're used to on the channel because, well, I honestly feel a little bit guilty about spending all of these gems all the time, so get ready for that as well. In the meantime, this is about that time of the episode where we move on to, that's right, of course, the status report. Okay, so let's go ahead and review today just the packages, so $19.96, but just like it said, we have now officially crossed a major threshold, $4,000 spent. Gems spent today, relatively on the scale, kind of cheap, only 569 gems. For time spent, we have passed the 158-hour mark. And then, thinking about next goals, I'm bringing Go Wipe back. I am. It's coming back, at least for an episode. And, of course, the wall grind continues. Wall farmers, I feel your pain. Thank you guys for sticking around all the way to the end of the episode. I appreciate your time. I know you could have been doing something else. Thank you for spending it with me. Now get out there, make the best of the rest of your day. Be kind to people, animals, and planet. I'll see you back here again tomorrow for more full attacks. It's like I'm fast and I'm slow.
Hey, Galadon! Galadon! Galadon!
What, Peter? What?
That's what she said.
What?